Hello, everybody. My name is Puppeteen from I Love Puppets here on I Love Puppets. Talking really quickly. Why? Well, it's because today is the day to talk about The Flash. Oh, yeah. Well, we talked about Superman and Lois a little bit earlier. I don't know if you saw that. Check it out after this one. But now we are talking about The Flash. And to talk with me about The Flash, that loyal amphibian coming straight from the dark swamp he lives in, Froggy!
Woohoo! How's it going on? Yeah.
Well, you've tapped into the coffee force today, Froggy.
That's actually the Froggy Force.
Well, it looks like I'm connected to the fuzzy force. I don't understand why. But it doesn't matter if my home has a little fuzz in it.
It looks more like you're pixelating a little bit. Or is it, or maybe it's the still force?
No, Pixel's in the closet.
Well, is he? We'll check. Pixel's still like, he's not there.
Out of here? Please let me out. He's still in the closet, huh?
Supposedly, I said he could leave a long time ago.
Oh no.
He won't leave.
He just likes to stay there.
Well, it is cozy in there. It's a little humid though. And don't even ask me Don't even ask me where I have a closet in the swamp.
It's a good question. I'm not going to ask. But Veronia says that you have the cute force today. She also asks...
Oh, he's got so cute and cuddly. Want to touch me?
If this is the lucky or unlucky 13th episode, because this is the 13th episode of The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And... let me fix this a little bit. That depends on who you ask. To me, this is a meh episode, but you know what? Meh has been better than the last 12 episodes we've watched. This is the best, and that's not saying it's good. There is something seriously lacking in The Flash right now, and I don't know what it is.
It's speed?
Yeah, it really does feel that way.
Yeah.
He is stuck in a mindscape for most of this episode, so the speed doesn't really matter. Speaking about the mindscape of this episode, we should talk about what this is. Cecile has been taken over by something. We don't know what. We find out in this episode, it is the mask. The mask of who? The Psycho Pirate. Dun, dun, dun. It's not actually Psycho Pirate. He is not taken her over. It is the mask connecting to her due to her fighting, what was his name? Psych in the thinker chair.
Mm-hmm.
It opened it up, and the mask was like, hey, that looks like a good potential empath source. And so that's where it went. But we don't know that, we know, but the team doesn't know until later that Cecile has been taken over. How they find out is actually a little ludicrous, but we'll talk about that later.
I just want to point out he's not in the show.
Who?
Ludacris. He's an F9.
No, he's not in the show. There's no need to...
Don't need to sue us.
That's right, Ludacris. You're not in the show. We recognize that. We won't say anything to that effect again. But getting straight to the point, we need to address what happens. Cecile traps Barry in the mindscape that's the real Cecile is trapped in. So, this entire episode and the past few weeks, every time we've seen Cecile, she has been basically Psycho Pirate, the new Psycho Cecile. And she tricks, Chester and the whole Team Flash to go after this mask so that they can rescue, quote unquote, Barry.
For those who don't know who Psycho Pirate is, he was in the crossover Crisis.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy in Arkham. He had the golden mask on his face.
I know. I don't know how the mask ended up out of Arkham. But,
no. Do you remember they fought against the whole thing? Changed when Oliver did everything with the Spectre. He formed it all one. So it all changed. Don't you remember?
So that's turned into Indiana Jones. It belongs in a museum.
Well, no, they took the guy. It said it feeds off the person to the person going to go insanity, and then it can't use the host anymore. So they took the mask and they put it into a museum. But so when they had the Force Storm, or let's call it, this demon, they said, who's inhabiting the helmet, it's kind of like, and it's funny they bring it up. I think of Dr. Fate the whole entire time. So
well, the mask does kind of look like the front of the helmet.
No, I'm just saying, like, this whole thing, Naboo is inside the helmet. So whoever puts on the helmet is taken over by Naboo. So this is kind of the same thing with this. There's a demon, or basically the original user, or I forget what he called him, an evil wizard or something. They trapped him inside the helmet. So he reached out, went for someone basically empath. But who was that? The closest one? Cecile.
Yeah.
He used the storm to basically cover his tracks. So it's been 2 weeks. Cecile's been trapped in this living hell.
Yeah, and it has been hard on her.
And I really hope that Joe was not kissing her.
I bet he was. Bet he was. So he had some. He had some good mask time.
He had some pirate booty.
Speaking of booty, that is one little subplot that they decided to throw into this episode, even though it was addressed, I believe, last episode or the episode before. Barry and Iris are trying to have a baby. And where do they think it's a good idea to do that?
In the storage room?
Archives.
Yeah, it's archives.
Chester accidentally runs in on them, but they get out of there pretty quickly. Chester is trying to adjust, and whenever they find out Cecile is not actually Cecile, and she makes a go for the mask, he is distraught because he thought he had everything figured out because he wants to be a good successor.
The only cringe part about this episode really was it wasn't really even Iris. It was they called in Sue Dibney to go steal the mask.
Yeah, Sue Dibney.
Super spy.
Well, she is a very attractive young lady, but I will have to say that I do not think...
that whole scene in the bank with the laser, she's doing ballet, and I'm thinking, you're not Catwoman.
Quit. And she wants to be. That's what they're doing. And it's a little... I'm not happy with it. And
does anybody have a fridge?
Oh no, that's a low.
No, I need to keep myself cold. I got some beers over here.
Mm-hmm.
It gets warm in Lagoon. I'm down in the swamps, man. It gets hot.
I'm watching you, Frog.
Okay, watch me go this.
Where'd he go?
I found the fridge.
Anyway, getting back to it. So they are trying to find out how to stop Psycho Cecile. And how to stop Psycho Cecile? Well, here's how you do it. She's going for the thinker chair because the mask wants a host that will last for eternity. So the mask says.
Yeah, they want someone to last.
Yes. And so they're going to use the thinker chair so that way they last forever. How they get her out of the thinker chair? Well, they really don't. They end up Iris is shooting at her from time to time and dodging blasts from the chair. And then finally Chester comes out the back with this spear and just it's actually like a ninja sword.
Yeah, so basically we find out this whole like the place where it does the prison mindscape thing.
Yeah,
is Cecile's been her mother died when she while she was her mother told her not to worry about her. She was sick. She went to school and she felt bad that her mother died while she was in court, and she's like, my mother died all alone. So she finally snapped and she was there. So the whole psych ward it's somewhere. It's the university or I guess medical complex in Texas.
The mindscape is Cecile's psychiatric hospital time,
and only she has the power to break the spell. And I kind of rolled in my eyes at that because I knew what was coming. I even told you.
You were right. You were right. And Flash is just there to support her, and that's it.
So I want to know, what's your favorite part of this show, of the episode?
favorite part of the episode? That would have to mean that I liked a part of it.
Really? I liked when Chester started busting a move.
Oh, well,
Scrap.
that's fun shenanigans, which is okay from time to time, but we've been dealing with a lot of shenanigans, and it's just gotten kind of tiresome. And it's not because I dislike Chester. I actually enjoy Chester a lot. I might end up liking him more than Cisco eventually. But I'm a little tired of it. I need some serious storytelling from The Flash. Just something. And antics can be thrown in along the way. But I can't have it episode after episode watching this BS and just sitting there and taking it. No, I can't. I need it to get better. I really do. And that's not to insult any of the actors. It's just the showrunner. Honestly. Give me a story to care about. I understand this is an interlude before you bring back Godspeed or whatever, but I need to be pushed there. I need something to keep me entertained.
You need them to push it to the limit.
One more time.
Push it to the limit.
One more time.
Push it. Push it real good.
Push it. Oh.
Push it. Push it real good.
But, yeah, I think I have to agree with Maranya right here. They need to focus on stories with the Flash being a hero.
By himself.
I think he really needs to.
We need to go back to the first season where he's catching bullets.
Yeah,
now him out of the way.
Now he could be shot at with a bunch of bullets, and instead of dodging out of the way, he'll go ahead and take each one and be like, "Oh no, I wasn't fast enough."
And in one season he took an arrow to the knee. But now he just takes shots.
Well, now he's taken a downward spiral. That's what he's done. But I want it to get better. I really do. And this is why we honestly saved the Flash for last. We enjoy Superman and Lois so much. And Flash is just hard to get through. And I want to like it. I wish I could say that this season of Flash, oh, no, it's really solid. It's really good. No, the stories haven't made sense thus far. We're being pushed into side things that really just don't matter. And it makes it, usually I can deal with filler from time to time. But this is all filler for, honestly, the past 2 episodes. And I'm not happy. I'm not. And I want to be happy.
Well, I'll call you happy if you want me to. You just gotta stop being grumpy.
Well, hopefully I can do that next week, but I don't have a lot of hope because it's called Ultraviolet. Why? Because next week's episode, apparently, Allegra's sister is coming back, and we're going to have to deal with that. So, it's more side character shenanigans.
It's Ultraviolet! And Alexa. Who's hot? Oh, sorry, Allegra. Sorry, I keep calling Alexa. I'm so confused about all these different names.
Yeah, they've added a lot of names, a lot of A names. But no, I mean, her sister is attractive too. Yes. But we're going to have to wait.
Ooh, sister action. What?
We're going to have to wait and see exactly what next week's episode is about, and we will review it, of course, faithfully yours, and getting through all the CW shows for you.
I'm ready for next episode.
Put those down. Put that down. What do you think you're doing? Maybe Maranya's right. You're trying to show off your moves for Allegra, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
You're looking less like a frog and more like a horny toad. Alrighty. But that brings us about to the end. We want to thank Dragon Ball Talk, of course, being there, talking about Psycho Pirate. He did a bad way. Tillium and Maranya, we are so happy to have you watching. And if you are watching afterwards, we want to make sure to say, like, comment, and subscribe. We are building the channel up. And how do we do that? We need more people watching and more people subbed. It's really what we have to do. And we will work our way up. We will beat YouTube because they're trying to keep the puppet down. But we're going to get right up there.
Hold on. We are not beating anyone, okay?
Okay, we're not beating them. We are working our way to the top. Is that better?
Yeah. Like Aaron Brockovich, working our way to the top, right?
We'll
We
work
gotta
our
do
way
what you gotta do. We gotta hold ourselves out a little bit, you know?
Well, we'll see what exactly
And
happens.
so if anybody needs a favor, you talk to that guy over there. He takes care of everything.
No.
Well,
England
it's true.
is the one who works under a bridge.
I've seen you under the bridge.
No, that wasn't me. That you're confusing me with the human self.
Well, you were soggy too, so it's hard to tell. Like a sponge.
Okay, well, we're going to end this right now before Froggy decides to spill any more information. We want to thank you so much. Marani's pointing out we have 44 subs. Yes, and we are going to be really kicking it when we get to the episode season. Sorry, 50 subs.
We could review some Muppet movies if you really wanted to, but it really depends. Does anybody here besides Helium want to see that?
Do you want? Well,
because we've noticed that I'll just point out when we do videos on this channel or things, it's always the CW stuff that always seems to be very popular, and anything else gets buried.
That is true, but you know, have you ever seen the Muppet movies, Froggy?
I was in it.
No, that was Kermit.
I was in the Axel Brown versions.
Well,
you mean the original ones? I was in there. Yeah, I was in the other ones.
I'm very disturbed. But
you need a tissue to help you out?
No, go ahead and put that down.
Okay.
I don't want something already used.
They're not used.
I would be happy to. I think maybe for a 50 subscriber special, we can do a Muppet movie, the OG review. How does that sound to you, Froggy?
Well, it depends if Thanos doesn't snap you away.
Well, I don't think he's going to snap me away. He's snapping my house away.
It seems to be the case.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case. That is.
And then
weird.
you'll be stuck in the void like me.
Maybe it's termites eating it. Maybe I need to call a exterminator. But I'll have to wait. Maybe I could just have you come over and you can eat them all.
It's disgusting. And I'm offended that you assumed I eat insects.
Do you?
No.
Oh, what do you eat?
People.
Never mind. Don't come over. But maybe if we reach 50 subs, you get back there, Froggy. You get back there.
I'll be right there. Hold on.
No. Ah!
Let me in.
Nobody's home.
I'm ready.
No. Nobody's home.
I ran all the way here. All right, I'm back.
Okay, good. Now we can get back to the.
There's a waste of my trip.
50 subscriber special. If we get to 50 subs, we will do a special. We will call it Puppets on Muppets. We'll go ahead.
They've already used that title before.
No, they've used Muppets on Puppets.
I've used Puppets on Muppets plenty times.
I do not want to know. But
no. If we get to 50 subs, he will put on pants.
I'm not promising that, but we will see what we do. I really want to celebrate the milestones, and 50 is a milestone.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. A Muppet milestone, we can call it.
Yeah.
But we want to thank everybody so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you're coming back and seeing us next time. So that notification bell better be on.
And if you stayed around if you stayed this entire time, for those who are watching on repeat, give us a shout out.
Yeah.
And just to know that you watched it, the secret code of the week is green. So if you're watching this on repeat, let us know and type down in the comments green, so we know that you got this far.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, I guess. But we want to thank you all so much one last time.
If you don't, I'll show you the door.
and we will hopefully greet you and see you next time.
Yeah.
So, for Froggy and myself, bye!